Coming up on today's episode of Airborne Unlimited, Heli-Expo 2016 has pulled the collective and lifted off. Genesys Aerosystems and Aspen Avionics work together to provide helicopter safety. ATC privatization is shelved, and EAA moves on to other important issues. I'm Bree Cross. It's March 1st, 2016, and this is Airborne Unlimited. The bluegrass of Kentucky is going to be blowing around a bit this week as the HAI Heli-Expo 2016 gets started, being held near the Kentucky Exposition Center, which is near the Louisville International Airport. The Heli-Expo is the premier gathering of the helicopter industry in the United States. The HAI Heli-Expo show puts the latest information about the world of vertical lift on display, and our ANN crew is there to bring you all the news directly. If you can't be there, we'll bring it to you. Join with us to enjoy the show. Genesys Aerosystems announced at the Heli-Expo 2016 that it has entered into an agreement with Aspen Avionics to obtain an FAA Supplemental Type Certificate to use the Aspen Evolution Pro 1000H glass display as the primary attitude source for its Helicopter Stability Augmentation System, referred to as the HeliSAS. Genesys Aerosystems' Jamie Luster said in part, quote, "The Aspen Evolution Pro 1000H delivers an impressive array of flexibility and capabilities, including an integral air data computer and attitude heading reference system. This gives helicopter operators the ability to eliminate problem-prone mechanical gyros with a long-lasting solid-state unit." Luster added that Genesys expects an FAA STC for the HeliSAS Aspen package on the Robinson R-44 in the immediate future. She also said they are about to begin the process to offer the advanced capabilities of the Pro 1000H and HeliSAS on the Bell 206. Genesys Aerosystems say they have a list of other helicopter STC programs planned for the coming months. After the break, EAA moves to other issues as ATC privatization is grounded.
Redbird is quickly becoming the industry standard for flight training. Since Redbird introduced its revolutionary FMX in 2007, colleges, universities, and flight training operations around the world have integrated Redbird products into their curriculum. It's time to discover what Redbird can do for you. Join the migration.
Welcome back. If you have a story suggestion for Airborne Unlimited, Aero TV, our website, or podcast, just email to news-spy@aero-news.net. A large segment of aviation can now breathe a sigh of relief as the ATC privatization has been taken off the legislative table. Those that would have been most affected by the change in the way our airspace system is operated were general aviation and, in particular, recreational aviation. EAA CEO and Chairman Jack Pelton said in a press release after Thursday's announcement by leadership in the House of Representatives that ATC privatization is dead. EAA continues to focus on moving forward with the elements of the bill that are important to general aviation, including reforms in aeromedical and aircraft certification, as well as hangar-use policy that were included in the original House FAA reauthorization bill. Pelton added, "The Senate, by unanimous consent, passed aeromedical reform language as part of the Pilot's Bill of Rights 2 in December. EAA, AOPA, and other GA organizations are working hard to ensure that language is included in any Senate FAA reauthorization bill. We at ANN thank EAA for their hard work regarding these important issues." Every Tuesday, we look ahead at some of the more interesting events in the aviation universe. Here is this week's Aero calendar. Model aircrafts comprise a big part of our Aeroverse, and the Southeast Model Show being held in Perry, Georgia on March 4th and 5th sounds like a good place to be to see all there is in RC aviation. It's presented by the Georgia Aircraft Modelers Association and is the USA's largest RC swap meet, with commercial and private vendors selling new and pre-owned remote-controlled aviation-related products. March 5th is the date for the Fly-In Cruisin', being held in Naples, Florida. This is the 4th annual Fly-In Cruisin' and is claimed to be the only show in South Florida that has planes and autos and motorcycles and a military museum. They say it's like 4 shows in one. A series of major aviation events are being combined into the Abu Dhabi Aviation Aerospace Week, starting on March 6th and running through the 12th. This is the region's first global aviation and aerospace week and is set to become a biennial fixture in Abu Dhabi's calendar of events. It converges 6 trade events under its umbrella. One of those events is the Abu Dhabi Air Expo 2016, which is an international exhibition for general aviation and will be held on March 8th, 9th, and 10th. Another component of this event is the Abu Dhabi Heli-Expo 2016, running in parallel with Abu Dhabi Air Expo 2016, and is dedicated to the international helicopter community. This part of the Aviation Week also takes place on March 8th through the 10th, and is the first helicopter exhibition in Abu Dhabi. After these messages, airport manager and World War II veteran has gone west.
Concorde's recombinant gas RG series sealed battery technology produces a high-performance battery with the advantages of being pre-tested and fully charged at the factory. Find out more about Concorde's entire line of batteries at www.concordebattery.com. Concorde, the heart of your aircraft.
Sandia introduces the new SAI 340 Quattro TSO'd airspeed, attitude, altitude, and slip. With integral backup battery, safety never looked so good. See it now at www.sandia.aero.
There's a difference between charting a steady course and pushing for the ceiling. And for nearly a century, Hartzell Propeller has been defining that difference. It's in our passion for engineering and research and our dedication to testing the limits of performance. We are built on honor. We are Hartzell Propeller.
Welcome back. With so much news coming out of the aviation industry, we're summarizing some other interesting stories in a brief segment we call Around the Patch. Another of America's greatest generation has gone west, with the loss of Weston Ament, a World War II veteran and former manager of the Calaveras County Airport in California. A celebration of his life will be held March 19th at the Calaveras County Airport. The first Royal Canadian Air Force's CH-148 Cyclone helicopter to be fully manned by Royal Canadian Air Force personnel successfully landed on a Canadian warship at sea in January. This milestone achievement is a step towards full integration of the Cyclone helicopter into service. The first flight of the second prototype of the Marenco Swisshelicopter SH-09 was performed last Friday at the company's facilities in Switzerland. It's reported the flight was a total success and that the company is on track for its first delivery. The FAA has issued an approved Model List Supplemental Type Certificate for Part 27 Rotorcraft to L3 aviation products for the installation of its Lynx line of ADS-B products. All Lynx models are covered under the Rotorcraft AML STC. Aerospace and defense contractor AAR has begun offering a broad range of aftermarket support services for helicopter operators under its new Rotorcraft Services business division. The new business division was officially launched leading up to the Heli-Expo 2016 show. Well, that's the trip around the patch. Now let's move on to the rest of the news. Garmin has done it again with their announcement at the Heli-Expo 2016 of a new purpose-built aviation portable device named the Aera 660. There's a lot to this new portable device, and here are just a few of the highlights. The Aera 660 is a 5-inch capacitive touchscreen portable complete with a built-in GPS GLONASS receiver that incorporates many of the features of the GPS map and Aera series, including Connex wireless capabilities. The 3D Vision page displays a 3D topographic landscape while overlaying GPS-derived airspeed, altitude, vertical speed, and attitude information. It also has a pilot selectable presentation displays, flight instruments, and round gauges or tapes on the 3D Vision page. Built-in features are tailored to helicopter operators, including wire-aware, wire strike avoidance technology, which provide both oral and visual alerting when operating near power lines. This description just scratches the surface, and you can get more information on the Garmin website. Garmin says reasonably priced database packages are available, and the Aera 660 is expected to be available later this month at a price of $849. It's been reported that Republic Airways Holding and certain of its subsidiaries have filed voluntary petitions for relief under Chapter 11 of the United States Bankruptcy Code. Republic's Board of Directors unanimously determined that Chapter 11 reorganization is in the best interest of the company and its stakeholders. Republic's Brian Befford said in part, quote, "Our filing today is a result of our loss of revenue during the past several quarters associated with grounding aircraft due to a lack of pilot resources, combined with the reality that our negotiating effort with key stakeholders shows no apparent prospect of a near-term resolution." Bedford added, "Our restructuring will maintain Republic as the world's largest operator of E-Jet aircraft. Along with the 6,000 dedicated professional women and men of Republic, we believe this action will allow us to restore our airline and take it to new heights. Republic's operating subsidiaries are conducting normal flight operations, and the company is doing business as usual across its locations." Well, that's our program for today. Remember to get comprehensive real-time 24/7 coverage of the latest aviation and aerospace stories anytime at aero-news.net. Remember that Airborne Unlimited is streamed daily Monday through Friday with additional breaking news bulletins for important stories that fall outside of our normal deadlines. Please join us and a growing roster of over 100 outstanding industry associations and organizations every weekday for the best in aviation and aerospace news from the staff of the Aero-News Network, the aviation world's most comprehensive news and information resource.